welcome to this very special edition of ET Now Hangouts with me, Ankita Saxena. And today I have a very special guest on the show. Well, she's fondly known as the National Crush after giving home run successes like Animal, Pushpa, Chava, to name a few. But now she's also donned the entrepreneurial hat with her line of fragrances called Dear Diary. Yes, I'm talking about Rashmika Mandanna, who's here with me. But let's find out whether her line of fragrances will also turn into a national crush just like she is. Hi Rashmika, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us.
Thank you for having me here, and thank you so much for doing this.
Rashmika, so tell me, you've had some great successes of late, whether it is Animal, Chava, touch wood to that, and many more to come. But you've seen success in the South and in Bollywood as well. Now you've jumped into the entrepreneurial bandwagon. Why so, and why do you think this is the right time to do it?
Well, I don't think there's been a jump per se, but I feel like it's been a natural flow of things. Okay. This concept of starting a fragrance line, this concept of naming the fragrance line Dear Diary has been in my thoughts, I think, way before me becoming an actor. It is, in a way, my personality, and today I'm letting this story, this story which is my story, become our story. So yeah.
So let's talk about your line of fragrances. Firstly, why this product line? Now there are many actors, some of them are doing clothes, some of them are doing cosmetics, skincare products. Why fragrances? And you have very interesting names to your fragrances as well. One of them is National Crush. That's very obvious why it is National Crush. But talk to us about your fragrances and why line of fragrances? Why did you pick that product line?
Well, if I have to start from way before time, there was this time where my mother, in fact, came and told me that this was way before I became an actor, or this was when I was, I think, in the 7th or the 8th grade. She randomly came and told me that, you're going to have inclination towards perfumes, and you're going to start a perfume line.
Why did she say that?
Just randomly, and apparently
you used to use a perfume. Okay,
it's written.
Some astrologer told her, oh, interesting.
Yeah. So I sort of wouldn't believe in these things because I'm like, now kahan se kahan tak, like how, like perfume line, what are you saying? I don't know. And she also mentioned that I'd be an actor.
Wow.
So back at the time, you don't have any access to these things, right? These things are too big to become true. And then when I became an actor, she's like, I told you so. I'm like, okay, fine, maybe it's destiny. And my love for perfumes has always been there. It's like, it's sort of in my personality. I just feel like fragrances and perfumes are something that just sort of uplifts you, that sort of, influences your moods in a certain way. So perfume has been a part of me since way before when. So when I mentioned to her that I was going to start a perfume line,
she said, I told you so.
Exactly. So she was like, see, I told you so. So I've had these, particular instances where, perfume has played such a big role. And today I just knew that, okay, perfume is in my life. And if I were to start something, it is definitely going to be perfumes. And when my team came together and when I got, this great partnership, collaboration with PCA companies, like it just all sort of fell into place and it just started making sense. And here we are. Like with Dear Diary.
Right. And the name Dear Diary is also very interesting because you also have digital content that goes by the name Dear Diary. So it's a very seamless transition there, a very interesting transition. Talk to us about that.
Well, I've always been a person who would journal a lot. Even from school, because I grew up in a hostel and, I've always been more comfortable writing. I'm a better writer than a speaker, clearly.
No, it doesn't come across right now though.
So that journal space became, after becoming an actor, it sort of became a digital series where I just wanted to tell people that it's okay.
Yeah.
You know, having a bad day, having a good day, having a meh day,
Yeah.
anything is okay, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect.
Yeah.
And so then it transitioned into a digital series. And when I knew that I wanted to start a perfume line,
Right.
and when I knew that this perfume line had to be, you know, something extremely pure, extremely real, and unapologetically ourselves. You know, all of us are unique in our own ways, and each perfume is unique in its own ways. And it's sort of like, you know, everything started, you know, sitting together. And I just felt like Dear Diary was it. Like,
Yeah.
it is a part of me. It is an extension of me.
Right.
So it had to just be it.
Rashmika, tell us, you know, as far as the perfume market is concerned in India, that's growing at a very rapid pace,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
It's a huge market right now, almost a 4,500 crore odd market.
Correct, yeah.
But in India, the interesting part is, you know, the international brands like a Gucci or a Prada or a Tom Ford, none of India's homegrown brand have really come up to that stature. So as an entrepreneur now, what are your aspirations for your brand?
Well, I just believe that we have such incredible history with heritage and, you know, our own sort of fragrances, our own sort of cultures and everything. So I feel like in terms of, like, say, ingredients, you have sugar canes and you have jasmine and you have pink lotus.
It's very Indianized.
It's very Indian.
Yeah.
So I feel like we have such a great scope of taking our fragrances out there into global markets. I feel like, you know, there's such a big space for it. I understand that a perfume which is, you know, like, which is, I don't want to name the brands, but which is all coming into India. But I truly believe that India has such great potential to go and stand on a global market and just, you know, be true to ourselves at the same time. So I can't wait for us to be it.
Absolutely. But Rashmika, you know, when as an actor, when you choose your roles, I'm sure there is some sort of a checklist, or you have, you know, it has to resonate with you, your roles, and that's how you pick and choose your roles. So now as an entrepreneur, what is your checklist? What are the things that you keep in mind?
Well, as an entrepreneur, I think one thing is I'm a trooper. I believe a collective work is the right way to go. So of course, I have my ideologies, but I need people who are supporting me in it.
Okay.
And my collaboration with PCA was perfect because, you know, they saw what I was trying to achieve and they sort of made it all possible together. And I have such great support system, which is why I am where I am today.
Yeah.
So I feel like that is one very important thing. And I'm also a person who is not just all me, and me. I'm more like, okay, you like it, I like it, all of us like it, so now it goes out.
Okay.
You know, I work in that space.
Yeah.
And now that I've gotten the entrepreneur's bug, like, well, it's just a start of many more things.